Hey guys, it is December 14th, 2024, and I just wanted to quickly record this thought that I had, or this theory that I had, before I forget it. And it's about the metal Mercury. Okay, so you know how we supposedly have these like planets, Mercury, Venus, whatever. And so they all correspond to like a metal, right? So Mercury clearly goes with Mercury. Like the sun is gold, the moon is silver, so they all have its corresponding metals. Jupiter is tin. I think lead is Saturn. Iron is Mars, and I'm not sure. Oh, copper is Venus, I think. So regardless, I was thinking about how these planets aren't really physical, like hard like rocks that you can land on, right? It's like conscious light that like we see in the sky, and we don't know really what it is. It just looks like a consciousness or like a luminary. It doesn't have like a physical form. I don't really know how to explain it. It looks like a light. Anyway, I was thinking, okay, well, if these planets, like if they are like these conscious beings or whatever, what if when they say that planets go in retrograde? So I was actually looking into the research about that, like what Ptolemy said about this. But then I started thinking, like, is Ptolemy just a made up character? Is this even real? Because the retrograde talks about every planet is on its own little like trajectory, so its own little orbit ramp, right? Once that orbit ramp comes, like apparently when it comes, it's called a deferent, and when this deferent comes closest to Earth, it's like epicycle, and that apparently switches the rotation of the planets and makes them go retrograde, right? But in today's modern society, we just say, oh, it's just an optical illusion. The planets don't really go retrograde. It's all a fucking lie. Like when you realize no one really knows shit, like, yeah. It's kind of cool because you're like, oh, am I like the philosopher of the day? But okay, so this is my theory or my thought. So if these planets are not really like these planetary bodies, right? Like if they are these lights or consciousness, like, whatever. What if actually in the earth, you know how we have metals in the earth? Obviously, Mercury's in the earth. Have you ever seen Mercury? Mercury is liquid. And when you have liquid mercury and you like shake it or move it or have it twirl around in a circle or whatever, that creates electricity. And so you know how all those churches and stuff have like these little, they look like little domes with a little an antenna at the top. It looks like a little genie bottle. So it kind of, I think that's what they are, is that they generated energy through the use of liquid mercury because once if you can hold something that'll spin it. I don't know. It's just a theory, but that's not even what my thought is about this. Keep that in mind. If these planets are not really like real planetary beings, what if when they say, oh, like Mercury's gone retrograde, what if the mercury in the earth, the literal liquid mercury in the earth that we cannot see underneath us, actually is like liquid and moving? And what happens if it, like, when it goes retrograde, they actually mean that the liquid starts moving opposite in the earth, though? What if it's not really a planet? So yeah, that was just one little thought I wanted to get out. And then I'm going to have to do a little spiel about just like everything else on my mind at this moment. And I was going to just like touch on the drones, but like it makes me so angry because obviously it's a fucking show. And these people, they want to be entertained. They want to be retarded. And it just sucks for people like me who genuinely want to wake people up and to see no one gave a shit about any of my podcasts or learning or anything. No, they all just want to be so distracted with like what's in the sky. And like, you really, like, these government people are like literally insulting your intellect by saying, oh, why haven't we shot that? It's like, it's them. And these people, it's like they want to remain ignorant and stupid, but why do we have to be a part of it? So I'm literally learning different ways of like how to get my fucking consciousness out of here. I'm not kidding. And I think that I'm pretty much there. I don't want to say that, but I'm learning and I'm committed. And I am going to change my whole diet because I literally think that we're rotting away on the inside. I don't know. If you want to know, reach out to me. I'm tired of like putting information out there for like, or spending my energy and time into stuff that never gets like looked at or like taken for what, or like, I don't know. People don't fucking consume it as it is. People don't take it in. No one gives a fuck. So, okay, let me just stop it there. I'm not yelling at anyone, but if I am like, just like, I can't, oh my God, this is just madness. I'm like, am I alone too? I like being alone, but why do I have to beg people to like just be fellow, I don't know, humans to me? This fucking humanity is fallen and we gotta get out. But these people want to be cattle. They want to be like literally. Let me just say this one last thing. I didn't show any, like, before I released that the Moses episode, it was hard for me because I'm like, oh my God, everyone's going to call me. Like, the people who are so indoctrinated, they're not going to like even have an open mind. My mom started like kind of like putting me down about it. And I like turned to her and I said, Mom, get away from me, because do you understand how hard it is just to like stand up and turn around to everyone and say, hey guys, what we might believe might actually be total bullshit? Do you understand, like, to have courage to do that in and of itself? Like, I don't need to hear, like, just because she's telling me I'm wrong. I said, okay, yeah, show me the research. I said, you need to stop. This is the problem. This is the ignorance. You have no idea what you're putting your energy to. No fucking clue. And you want to turn around to me, people who are genuinely trying to research and open people's minds to the truth? Really? This is it's my own fucking mom. It's sad because, like, I want to wake these people. I want my mom to wake up. But there's not much I can do. So that I'm really done pushing people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm done pushing people. But how, like, in my mind, I feel more confident, obviously, because I'm fucking researched. I'm not going to talk about stuff I'm not researched. Or at least have some sort of basis for what I'm talking about. And just to see people just, like, come at me. And it's like, wow, I'm literally trying to help you out of a pit that you've been deceived on. Because you were born into activity, you were, and you know what my mom is, she's fucking 33 years old, 33 years older than me, all right? So she's like, I don't really care. She feels like she's lived, and I can kind of understand her viewpoint, but at the same time, it's fucking, I don't know. It really does upset me. It really does a little bit upset me, but I can't do anything about it. I can't do anything about it besides present the information. But I was like, oh my, it really pissed me the fuck off. I said, are you fucking kidding me? Like, do you know how hard it is just to, like, wow. This is how this fucking negative deceiver shit works. So stop fucking leaving me here to rot by myself. If I say I need a fucking friend and you hear this, be my fucking friend, for God's sake. Like, gosh, we need to turn this around and start being better people and changing the fucking consciousness. And that's how you fucking change it.